Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Maria. Today we are making a fall centerpiece. Let's get to it. Okay, so this is another wood round. I'm going to be using 2 of the wood rounds and some more beads. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to mark where my beads are going to go. So when after I stain them and I go to glue them, I know exactly where they're going to go. And I have 4 little squares that I got. Also got those at Amazon along with the wood rounds and the beads, but I'll put everything in this video in the description box below, so that way you guys know where I got it from. But I'm gonna mark these, and then I'm going to drill some holes onto one of the wood rounds, and then I'm going to stain them. Okay, so these 2 sticks I got from another craft that I did. If you guys saw my my wooden beads candlesticks, you know that these I got from there, because I had bought something at a dollar store and it had the stick attached to it, but I didn't need the sticks. I just cut it off from the piece that I used, and I knew I was going to use them for something else. So here I am using those sticks for that, but you can clearly use one of the dowel sticks that they have either at Home Depot or they have them at Joann's in different sizes. But I'm drilling these holes in here because that's where the sticks are going to go. Okay, so after I drill the holes, I do use my sand block and I start sanding them down, because I don't want to have any pieces of wood, you know, when I start to stain it. Now, I do read my comments, by the way. I want to say thank you to Tina for letting me know that it's best to stir the wood stain rather than shaking it. So thank you, Tina, for that. And then I saw Robin's post comment after about using a funnel to pour it into the small plastic cup, but I ended up getting a spoon, like one of the tablespoons from the dollar store, so I used that because it was easier to put it in. But I'm definitely gonna get a funnel next time. But thank you, Tina and Robin, for that. But I do stain the 4 squares, the 2 circles, the 2 sticks, and I do have small beads and the other beads, the big beads. I'm gonna stain all of that with the Verifane Golden Oak. Okay, so everything is stained. The wood rounds, the beads, I did both the beads. I didn't show that, but I definitely did it. And then now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the hot glue gun, and every spot that I marked is where I'm going to glue the beads to, because I wanted to make sure that they were either not too close and not too far apart. So they all get glued onto that, and then the smaller beads are going to be glued onto the squares. Okay, so after I put all the beads on the square, I do put one in the middle for support because that other square is going to go on top of that. So I wanted to make sure that there was support in the middle because it's going to be like hollow, and I didn't want nothing to like fall in or whatever, even though it probably wouldn't, but either way I just added that for extra support in the middle. Now I'm going to grab some styrofoam that I had extra, and I'm going to cut it to size, and I'm going to glue that to the bottom of the square pieces. Okay, so that's what they look like. So you'll see the reason why I did that later. So this is another piece of styrofoam. These styrofoams I had used in a previous craft, but I no longer needed it, so I found another use for it. So now this styrofoam is going to go inside of the circle because that's going to go underneath the holes, because that's going to be the extra support that's going to hold the sticks in place of, you know, where they're going to go. So I do cut that one in half, and then I mark with a pen where the holes are at, so I want to make sure I put them in the right spot. And then I put extra beads inside also for support. I didn't care that they weren't staying, only because nobody's going to see those, so I do end up putting the beads in, I put the styrofoam in, and then I work with the sticks. So now that everything is glued together, I start putting the sticks in, because the sticks are going to go into the styrofoam. I do push them in, and then I use the other half I put into the square piece. So I take it off, and then of course it's better to put it when you're down. I wanted to make sure that it was straight, and then I glue it in place. But one is going to be taller than the other one, so I do the one side first, and then I cut the other dowel, well, the other stick, wooden dowel, in half, so I can put the end into the other square piece that I have in there. So once I'm done with that, I do glue them both onto, I guess it would be the base of, you know, with the beads, the round part. So once I'm done with that, then I add everything else to it. Also, when you cut the dowel like that, it doesn't come out straight all the time, so I put that piece on the bottom, and then the flat side I used on the square piece, because it was better to have that spot flat than to have it a little, I guess, uneven, because then it wouldn't be even on the top. Okay, so now I'm adding my flowers. So just to let you guys know, I did not glue the flowers to the styrofoam. The reason why is because I do plan to use this more than once, and this is, I can use this all year round, so I can change the flowers anytime that I want. And because everything is hot glued, not permanently glued, I can always take it out and replace the styrofoam with another one. Okay, so this completes our craft. You can use this anywhere. You can either use it in the dining room table as a centerpiece, or at the end table. I'm using it for my end table next to my sofa, just to put a couple things in there, but you'll see the picture on how it turned out after this. But I want to say thank you to those who subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are liking what I'm putting up. If it's the first time that you're watching one of my videos, please like and subscribe for more. But I hope you like this one. I hope you try it. It was fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.